another weekend trip, another travel vlog, just a short ways away. Corpus Christi, Texas, the destination, and I'm flying there. I'm gonna park at the airport, and pretty much it's a quick turnaround, so I'll be back within the next day. But there was a good deal, Southwest Airlines. That's the plane right there. Boarding time about 10 minutes away.
We are on our way to Corpus Christi. The flight attendants here for your safety are Sharon, Marty, and Jill.
Plane over there. It's a rental car somewhere here. There's the rental car. Another Hyundai Ascent. I think that was the same one I got last time when I was in Harlingen. Padre Island. Now I believe in the distance there's the water. I can see the white sand, so I'm guessing the water's in that direction. To the beach, sitting at a picnic table. It's a lot of walking so far, but for the view, it's definitely worth it. I'm driving back from North Padre into Corpus, going back into town, the city area, and I thought I'd use this time, since it's pretty much a straight shot drive on the highway, nothing to stop for, so I thought I'd use this time to insert a personal anecdote. Kind of explains why a lot of the places that I've been going to on the travel vlogs and on the vacations have been coastal areas or places with easy access to the beach. And that's because going to the beach in the calm and serene environments, it doesn't even have to be anything fancy, just the sand and surf and ocean, or just the water, the waves. All of it is calming and serene for me, and it's kind of like my own personal happy place. And that dates back to a fond memory I have of a time that I went to the beach, and I felt the most calm I've ever been, and the most at ease. But then the following year I had a really great year, so it felt like one thing led to another. And so this is the story. And I know I don't do a lot of story time with the channel, but I hope this is entertaining, or at least just something different. Let me show you the view first. It's kind of nice. Now anyways, back to the story. It was the summer after my junior year of college. I was studying abroad in Spain that year, in Seville. That was the base area, and then we just did excursions to different places in the country. And the way our class schedule worked out, the times of classes were held, they started at different times and ended at different times throughout the week. Sometimes in the morning, sometimes in the midday, sometimes at night. But on Tuesdays of every week, we always had it intentionally scheduled so that we would have classes around 8 and be done probably by noon. And that was because they wanted to give everyone that was taking the course time to enjoy the nearby beach in the city called Cadiz, C-A-D-I-Z. And that was so done on purpose, and it was given what each student had their time off to do as they pleased, but the design was so that you'd have enough time to travel to the beach and to make it back the same day, because the beach was about 1.5 hours by bus, and I think maybe an hour or so by train. I never took the train, so I only know the bus way, but it was an hour and a half by bus, so decent drive. You get a lot of just waiting, and then once you get to the beach, you get a few hours, and then like after around sunset, you have to go back, and then an hour and a half later, you're back in town, go home to your host family. Now, each Tuesday, starting from the first Tuesday, I was able to go to the beach, to Cadiz, on those designated beach days. And in the beginning, a lot of my classmates and other people in the program were doing the same thing. In the beginning, everyone went to the beach on the beach day, but as each following week came, less people started going to the beach and started doing their own thing. But I kept up with the tradition of to keep going to the beach on Tuesdays, because that's designated beach day after class. And I even went on one Sunday as well, when we didn't have any sort of event going on or excursion or anything planned. I just went on a Sunday as well. But Tuesdays were very nice because it's very quiet and not overly populated on the beach. Peaceful. A lot of people are working, and so there's so much open space, and you can just enjoy the atmosphere. The beach was very nice. The water's a little cold, but it was hot on the sand, so it kind of balanced it out. And weather was nice each time. Strong waves here and there. Pretty clear water. Not a lot of trash or junk in the beach. Now, I'm talking about in the Atlantic coast of Spain, where Cadiz is. Now, on the last week we were in Seville, we had our final exams. I think they were on Wednesday and Thursday. So on that Tuesday of the week, even though our schedule worked out where we still could do beach day, we had classes early in the morning, and it ended around noon time. Most people just decided just to stay after in the academic building and just continue with their studies in prep for finals. And the thing is, with studying abroad, you're trying to balance a lot of things, you know, the trips, the time with the host family, time with the local tutors that you meet, and then time exploring the city, time doing tourist things, time put in actual studying for the course you take while you're studying abroad. And some time to, you know, let loose and party a little bit. The thing is, a lot of people, once they approached the final exam period, they were in a crunch because they needed to make a grade. They needed a good grade on the final exams to do well overall on the semester or the summer course grade. And so it was crunch time. A lot of people were, you know, trying to cram and then do whatever they could to do last-minute preparations for the final exam, because it's no cakewalk. The classes you take abroad, or at least the ones I took, you have to take the written exams. There was also an oral exam as well. But because I had tried to balance everything the best I could, I had made sure to put in the time each week for studying, doing the homework, the assignments, doing the working on the projects, the essays, and I did pretty well on each of the preceding exams leading up to the finals. So I was in a good place that Tuesday before final exams, and I said, what the heck, might as well just use the last beach day. This is the last week we're here, I'm gonna go to the beach day. And I just hopped on the bus, brought my notes with me, studied in that hour-and-a-half window of just waiting on the bus, driving to Cadiz. And I was already prepared before I even started that Tuesday, so it wasn't going to do too much for me as far as studying. But what I found out was once I got to the beach, I was in a really relaxed state, in a calm, serene state of mind. Like, no matter what happens the next day on the final exams, it wasn't going to faze me. It wasn't going to break my overall progress this summer in my course that I was taking. So after I came back from the beach, I just got a little bit of more studying in that night. I think I spent 1 hour in the academic classroom building before it closed to do just last minute preparations. But they weren't really that necessary, I don't think so, in hindsight. And come exam day, it went well. Nothing to struggle with on the exam day. And what happened was I ended up getting, there was 2 courses I took that summer. I ended up getting a 94 in one, and then the other one a 97. So all's well that ends well. And so for me, the beach in Cadiz will always be very special to me personally because of my experience there. And I had a really great year the following senior year in college. So it was just the calm before, you know, the storm, but it was good. A really good year after that. And again, Cadiz, but even like something that imitates that same environment, going to any sort of beach and relaxing, it's very special for me. So I'll always enjoy that experience and any experience that kind of brings back those fond memories. There's a bridge, and there's a boat over there. The aquarium in the distance, and the museum is right there. The convention center. Behind that building is the Lexington. Aquarium, Lexington, North Beach. This is Whataburger Field where the Corpus Christi Hooks play, the minor league baseball team. There's the field, right next to a water park. That bridge again. Driving over the bridge.
After 1/2 mile, take the exit right towards Texas State Aquarium. Then turn right.
It's a giant archway showing North Beach. Elevator. This is the hotel room. Not even a tub in there, just shower. You get what you paid for. Before checking in, went to HEB and GNC. Got 2 protein shakes, Powerade Zero water, salad, sushi, curry rice, just 2 bananas.